Hello and welcome to DailyBytes with your host Mr Bytes, and today I'm playing Revelation Online on Snowpine Cell. Today's video will be about Mech Citadel Expert 1 star. I'll be going over the 4 bosses, so that'll be the first boss, second boss part 1 and part 2, third boss and final boss. And if you like this video, press like. If you dislike this video, press dislike. If you want to see more videos from me, I make 2 to 3 videos a week. Subscribe to my channel, you won't be let down or anything. Always make videos at least 1 a week. If I have no time, I will try to make 1 at least, but normally I make 2 to 3. So let's crack on with the dungeons. Okay, so this is the first boss. It's quite basic, literally you can run in like a crazy person. Okay, for the tank, there's not much to worry about, you can take most of this damage sort of thing. For the rest of the DPS in the party, what will happen is mobs will spawn around the outside of this room, and you need to kill them as quick as you can, because if you don't kill them, they cause issues later on. They can cause extra damage and stuff like that. So kind of nasty, so just kill them, there's nothing to worry about. Second is this boss, if you attack its axe, as you guys can see, I'm attacking the axe, and it's just under halfway now, as you can see the green bar at the top. What happens is, when you destroy the axe, it counts as one of his skills. Quite simple. Which will help you guys out a little bit. He also throws his axe around, well, doesn't actually hurt that much. You should try to avoid it, but if you can't, no biggie. And also 2 stars and 3 stars, you're going to need to avoid. But 1 star, you don't need to avoid as much. As you guys can see, the mobs have spawned, so make sure to kill them. And at 40% and below, what happens is the boss makes a AoE, which is like a arena sort of thing, and it's like a big orange red dome, which if you're inside of it, it deals a ton of damage. What you need to do is run away. As soon as you see the boss kneel down, that's when he's casting it, you need to run away. It happens multiple times after he's reached 40% HP. Anything else to cover? No. So now just watch the footage and yeah. And also he has a drill skill where he drills into the ground, and again, it's not really that important to avoid in 1 star, but you should try to. What happens is he drills into the ground and his drill piece comes out. As you guys see, it's drilled into the ground, and it comes out the ground now and spikes. So you try to avoid that, but it's no biggie if you don't. He does also charge around, but again, it's nothing to worry about. As you guys see, there's 2 different types of ads now. They need to be destroyed. The quicker the better. The longer they are alive for, the worse it is. Okay, he's drilling the ground again. When he drills the ground, a little marker comes up in the ground where the drill's going to come out of. Okay, 44%. Throwing his axe. Okay, 40%. Here you go, he's going to go down on his knee. See? And I'm running away already. And then comes out the bubble, which you see. There you go. You need to run like a crazy or you're going to die. These ads, they can pull you around, and they can be really annoying if they're inside the bubble, because they can pull you in. So you need to make sure to kill that. So literally after 40%, you DPS it, run out the bubble, DPS it, and then run again, and DPS and run. Quite simple. It doesn't really matter where you tank this boss neither. Ideally you want to face away from the party, but sometimes you just can't, because you need to run away. Okay, now he's doing it again, and run. As you guys saw, I got hit 12,000. It's based upon your HP, I believe. So the more HP you got, the harder it hits. I'm trying to get back to my team. That's the problem with that bubble, you need to make sure you run out the same direction as your team does, otherwise you gotta run to them for heals. And springs axe again. Bubble, I think. Yeah. I like how it runs. It kind of reminds me of like a Bioshock cross the Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I'm going to do other 3 videos of the other bosses in the same video, but I need to do a talk over. This is the first time I've done this, so hopefully it's not so bad. I'm just going over the key points. There's a few little points which you need to kind of learn yourself, but really there's nothing really that important to learn from these bosses. Just do these key things and you will succeed. Okay, this is the second boss. So here are cannons. You need 3 people cannons. This is where Vanguard stands, and here. And this is where everyone else stands. Okay, so there's 3 points up and down for cannons. There are 5 cannons in total, but you need a gap in between each cannon. So ideally you need 3 people cannons. As you guys can see, there's 3 people cannons. Well, it's currently 4 on my screen because someone's bugging it. And at 5 and 6 on the screen right now is where the vanguards stand. What happens is mobs spawn and these vanguards have to gather up the mobs. Everybody else has to stand at point 4, which is by the door. They can DPS mobs, but they need to stay in that position. The reason why people need to gather up like this is because of a debuff which happens. There's a skull above you which pops above your head, and what happens is people from 5 meters to 50 meters will be one-hitted when the skull explodes. People within 5 meters of you, so if they're inside of you, they are not affected. People outside of 50 meters are not affected. That's why Vanguard stand here, so they're far away from everybody. And now Vanguard on the other side, and as you guys see, I've got a skull on me now. Goes bang, nobody dies. And everyone else is gathered up together, so that way they're all within 5 meters of each other. The reason why you don't use every single cannon is you need a gap in between each cannon, otherwise when an explosion happens they're too close. Okay, next point is for cannons. What happens is you need to attack the boss, and at a certain point, and what happens quite regularly is a message comes up on the screen talking about generators. What you need to do then is attack the generator battery looking things underneath the boss. There's about 6 of them, and you need to destroy them as quick as you can. If not, the whole ground gets electrocuted and everybody dies. If you're on a cannon, you have 2 skills. One is just your normal spamming skill, and your second skill is your big damage skill. So ideally you're going to need to use your second skill as often as you can, but keep spamming the first skill. That is literally this boss. So yeah, the vanguards gather up the mobs. You don't need to kill them, just need to keep them away from the party so no one else dies. Everyone else has to just gather at one point. They can attack the mobs if they can from there. If they're Blade Masters, probably best just to stay still. If you're an occultist or soul mage or gunslinger, then you can attack. Healers need to spam heals as much as they can because the vanguards will get a lot of mobs on them, and that does add up to a lot of damage. So as you guys see, the message came up and the barriers underneath the boss, as you guys can see, were generators, and you need to shoot those. As you can see, people are shooting them now, and there they go. But yeah, one mistake, like one barrier left, everybody dies. This is just the first point of the boss. There's 2 stages of this boss. This bit is just to gain like access to it. Then the next one is actual boss fight. But this can be just as annoying as the boss fight. It took me in this party roughly 6 attempts to do this bit. The boss also throws like rocks over, but I don't actually have that much. To bug the cannons, to move them around, what you need to do is you need an occultist and one other person. One person goes onto the cannon and then the occultist switches places with them to move the cannon to another position. So that way you can have 4 cannons, or all the cannons if you wanted to. But yeah, that's how to bug them. So that way they're further apart. Which is good to know, I guess. Because if there's a person in between 1 and 2, and that person got a skull, he'll kill 1 and 2, and he'll be alive still. But the person on 1 has the skull, and this person next to him, the person next to him will die. That's it. So ideally you'd want a gap between each cannon. Or people who are good at moving in and out. And it's nearly dead. What I keep doing is jumping into the pie to grab one of the mobs. Ideally when you do this, if you need to, you wait until after the skull has exploded, or the skull debuffs have all exploded, and then jump in. And then AoE as much as possible, and then come back to your normal position. And there you go, it's done. Okay, so this is the second boss, part 2. As you guys can see, everyone needs to stand on point 2. And then a Blade Master or Vanguard needs to stand on the left and right of the boss. I'll put markers on my screen so you guys can see it. The tank needs to stand behind the boss and turn away from the party. And when the boss twists his legs like that, he's going to spin. When he spins, he does damage to all the melee classes who are around him, if they're too close. So ideally what you need to do is back away. The reasons why you need a Blade Master / Warrior on each of those points left and right of the boss is because a mob will spawn either side. What happens is this mob, if it gets too close to the boss, it will heal the boss up. And it will go to 4 HP if it's long enough there. So what they need to do is hit the mob and then drag it to the party, which is on point 2, and then kill it there. And then once they kill it, they can go back onto a target and the boss until the next one spawn. At 50%, what happens is mobs spawn from the entrance and then goes clockwise around the room. What these mobs do is they don't actually hurt you. What they do is they travel to the boss. If they reach the boss, what they do is they heal the boss up. So you need to kill them as soon as you can and as quick as you can. And once you killed one, move to the next one. So it goes clockwise. So as you be at the entrance, you turn around facing the boss. Next one will be on the left, then be behind the boss, and then it'll be on the right of the boss. That happens at 50% and also 20%. After 50%, the boss also has the curse, which you had in the part 1, the skull curse. That is why all the party is gathered up on point 2 or point 1 behind the boss. So you have to stack up nice and tight, so that way when you do explode, you don't kill anyone. So yeah, if you're a Blade Master or Vanguard and you're coming in to attack the boss, if you get the skull on you, don't go nowhere near the Vanguard who's hanging, otherwise you destroy the party. I think that's everything. Oh wait, when you kill the ones at 50%, the ones that come in to heal the boss, once you kill them, what happens is it drops a little orb, and you need to be close together so when it goes bang, it shares the damage. If there's only one of you there, then that person dies. yeah, this boss fight is quite long. There's not much to explain. And then it goes legs are spinning and then his arms spin. So you roll away and then go back in. Then when ads spawn, the Blade Masters, as you guys see, dragging it to the party. And then I can get it. Ideally what you need to do is hold at 52% and kill the ads. Once you kill the ads, then burst the boss down to 50. Once you burst down to 50, then you kill the other ads that spawn from the entrance and go clockwise around. Once you've done that, then you can burst it down to 20. But ideally you want to stop at 22, kill the ads that spawn again, then burst it down to 20, and then kill the ads again, which spawn from the entrance and go clockwise. And then after that, all you need to do is burst the boss and kill it. Yeah, he does throw rocks around, but they don't actually hurt them much, so nothing to worry about. And also, once you kill these mobs, Diva, H2, Protector, you can attack the boss afterwards. The boss is not like out of the fight, it's just knocked out. So literally you can start DPS die. Some people don't. Some people wait until the boss gets back up, which makes no sense. But yeah, just go crazy on the boss after you kill them all. If one of these things do reach the boss, it heals the boss, and also when the mobs spawn on both sides, you get an additional one per mistake you made. So if 2 make it to the middle, you get an extra 2, so you end up with 4 mobs to kill. See, it looks like I'm the only one DPSing. Okay, after 50%, the skull will start. So like I said, everybody who's gathered up in the middle, stay together. If you're a Blade Master and Vanguard, when you're coming in, if you get the skull buff while you're coming in, don't go to the party. Wait until the skull buff goes bang and then go to the party with the ad. I kind of wish I took a higher DPS party to do this recording, as it's taking a long time. I think this video is going to be about 30 minutes long. I will put links in the description to each boss fight, so that way you don't need to watch every single one to find the one you need. Yeah, that's spin. When his legs spin and it spins around, it does a ton of damage. And it seems like the lower HP is, the harder he hits. So try to avoid it if you're tanking, otherwise you might be the reason why your party's failing. And there's the ads again. Everybody's killing them. And yeah, once you've got all the ads together, and you're with the pie, try to gather up on the pie just in case the skull buff comes up. %. And spinning again. Okay, 24, 23, you need to stop at 22. As gold debuff again. Okay, add scene. I don't know why I opened up for. Okay, what's the ads? There they are. There goes the ads. Okay, so the pipe now kills the ads. Once the ad's dead, you burst it down to 20, then you kill the mobs that spawn clockwise from the entrance. And then it goes clockwise round, and then after that, burst the boss down to 0. Quite simple. Someone DPS the boss, whatever it was, went in. Yeah, I haven't been making many videos lately. I did do this last week, these recordings, but I never got around to adding the audio over. So yeah, been busy with planning the wedding and sorting out visa stuff for my partner, Mrs Bytes. I had the venue booked, if you guys wanted to know. Okay, so now the boss is back up, and then just DPS the boss down. You guys could add still, because you don't add near the boss. It's good noticing that the boss's HP is dropping slower now, because that means the party is actually killing ads. Because I've been in dungeons where the boss's HP is still going down really quick, but the ads are not going. In 2 stars and 3 stars, after 20% the boss goes crazy with its spins. I haven't tried 2 or 3 stars yet though, as a 1 star takes me a while to do, so I might as well just do 1 star until it's a bit easier. And there's the boss dead. Okay, so this is the 3rd boss. It's quite basic. As you can see, I put colours all around the ring. The yellow one is where the Vanguard needs to stand, and then it's the platform. So once you go, you jump on the boss and then hit a few times and drag over there. The other places where they've got blue, green, purple and red, what you need to do there is you need to put 1 DPS on all of those, because there's a platform underneath it. I'll show you guys once I turn around. There we go. See the platform over there, the purple one? What happens is each of these platforms has a mob that spawns on top of them. They are the same colour as the platform. You need to kill the mob on top of the platform. The reason why you need to do this is because the boss will call out a random colour. If you do not kill the mob on top of the right platform, what happens is the platform does not work. So if the boss calls out purple and you don't kill the purple mob, or you drag it off then kill it, what happens is you won't get the immunity to the poison and your team will die. So what you need to do is kill the right colour mob on the right colour platform. It has to be right on top of it or it won't work. And then when the boss calls out a colour, just say purple, everyone including the tank needs to run to purple, and then wait for the puddle looking things to go away, and then you can go back to the boss. That is pretty much it what you need to worry about on this boss. He does fire his ball skills at people, like bubble things, and they do hurt, but they don't add up to enough damage to kill anyone. Oh yeah, and also found out when I was doing this boss is you need to dodge when the boss goes to punch the ground. He has a power up skill, and it makes his hands go like an orange colour, and then he punches the ground. As you get us to see, there's a mob there, the green one, and they've got to put on the platform and then kill it. There we go, it's gonna punch. No, it's not. That's gas. Okay, and there's gonna punch. Nice, explode. What you need to do really if you're the Vanguard is avoid everything. Okay, now it says blue poison, so you run to the blue. Everyone including the Vanguard. And then you wait, and then everything goes blue. Wait for it to go away, and then go back to the boss. I think you have to wait a second longer because I ran a bit soon. Okay, the mobs are back up. It should come back up straight away. Where's the punch skill? Is he gonna do it? Because I found out like I can one hit the tank. There we go, I did one hit somehow. Yeah, it took us like 6 or 7 attempts to kill this boss because people kept mucking up the killing the mobs. Okay, now it's blue again, so run to blue. This boss is kind of the most simplest boss there is in this dungeon. But this one and the first one. I'd probably say the first one takes less skill to kill than this one, as this one requires the team to be aware of what they're doing. You need 4 people designated to kill the mobs. But yeah, it's quite basic. So yeah, one more so just talk about other stuff. I have a Discord channel which you guys can join. Currently it's just for Revelation, but I'm thinking I'll make it from a whole entire channel. What else? I have a Patreon site as well. If you guys would like to know about that, then ask in the comments. Yeah, that's kind of it going on. I'm getting married in real life. I have the venue booked on the 23rd of November this year. Oh yeah. I was thinking about vlogging my wedding, but I kind of don't want to because it's my wedding. I might do it, I don't know. So this video so far has taken me roughly a day to record all these clips. Not a day, but good 3-4 hours because my party was pretty slow. And then editing is taking ages as I go to the voiceover. Okay, so the mobs have spawned again. And the mobs start on platforms and then bubble things. There you go, there's the charge punch. That's when you try to avoid. But yeah, the next boss off list has a lot more going on. So I have more to talk about. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I haven't been making many videos lately. It's because of real life. It does spawn the more mobs as well, but they're nothing to worry about. Just kill them, but they won't one hit you or anything like that, so yeah. And I don't heal the boss, so it doesn't really matter so much. Just killing makes it a little bit easier. So adding audio to this, doing a voiceover. This is the first time I've actually done this for a Revelation video. So hopefully it's not so bad. I've just done like not talking. Because it's going to be a silence, which is going to be awkward. But yeah, I've found out that it takes about 4 to 6 times as long to do. Well, I could just talk through the dungeon, but there was too much going on, I guess, for me to do the dungeon, record, and talk while talking on Discord. And then the other people talking as well, so yeah. Okay, now go to red. So yeah, what happens if you don't kill the mob? The platform still is there. When you get to it, it doesn't work. If you have a high DPS player, this is when you can just burst the boss down. But my pie is kind of average, so it's a little bit hard just to burst things. It's dying though. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go, that's the end of the third boss. Okay, so this is the final boss. At 95%, what happens is it spawns 2 ads at the entrance. What happens then is everybody on the DPS side needs to go and kill those mobs as quick as they can. Because what happens is, after a little while, what happens, the boss comes after them and he actually eats the ads and he heals up. He will heal up back up to 100% if he eats one. The tank needs to get this boss and face it away from the pie. If it's facing more than 2 people, he uses his machine gun, which will kill everybody. Okay, that's a spawn. Overlook back. There you go, it's going to have to eat one. I think my team mucked up in the spit. Yeah, it did. And I got to do a bit all over again. Okay, got to get back down to 95 again. You don't actually need to avoid it if you're the tank, because it doesn't actually hurt that much. If you're a normal player, then it might hurt a lot. Okay, 95, add spawn. And ads, are they going to die this time? I think they did. No, they didn't. Hopefully my team kills them this time. Let's see what happens. No, I didn't. Yeah, I recorded every single attempt we made, and this was the only attempt that actually worked. So the boss has like an arsenal of weapons, a chainsaw, a samurai sword, a machine gun. That's it. His hand as well. Oh, and the rocket launcher. Okay, 95 again. Don't want the ads. Hopefully they kill the ads this time. Just gonna go eat them. Who's dead? Yay. Okay, now we can drop past the HP down past 95. Okay, at 85%, as you previously by the play, Spikehead, the first boss, will spawn with like 100k HP. Just kill him as quick as you can. If not, he will eat it and heal up 5% HP. So if you want to, you can just burst the boss down. But ideally what you need to do is kill Spikehead. Okay, hang on, Spikehead. There it is. Okay, this bit is cool. What happens is it spawns 2 ads, one blue and one red. You look at where the boss is, he's on the ground, and you see the blue aura, it means you need to kill the blue one. If the ground's like a reddy orange, you have to kill the red one. Once you kill the ad, it makes a circle on the floor. You need to stand in that circle so you don't take damage when the boss finally attacks, or you will be one-shotted. Okay, then need to go Spikehead. It has 714k HP. Okay, the boss is done blue this time, but I'm focused on Spikehead. Let's get him down. Okay, get the blue. And then get inside the circle. Close. Okay, and then let's get the boss back over. There we go. He doesn't always use a machine gun, by the way. He just seems to use it in between those blue and red ads. He also spawns the second boss and the third boss with high HP. Again, if he eats them, heals up. But the second boss and the third boss have too much HP to actually kill for an average pie. So what you need to do is slowly kill the boss. While those are up, keep targeting the boss. Okay, it's blue. So again, go into the blue circle and wait. Boom. Okay, back on boss. Yeah, when those ads spawn, you just keep DPSing the boss and get his HP lower and lower and lower. That's why this clip takes 15 minutes. 71%. I don't know why I jumped then. I was tired when I was doing this video. Okay, blue. See the circle on the floor? You have to stand in that. You can kill both and get double circle like that. Okay, he's using his rockets now. And the second boss has spawned. So what he needs to know is target the boss, get it down below 59 if you can. And you avoid the rockets because they hurt like a motherfucker. So we failed to get the boss down to 59. So now what it's going to do is it's going to eat the other one. And we're going to target the ads. These ads are really important, otherwise you will get one hit. Boss HP is at 60, and it's going to eat the other one now. And she got to, yeah, 65. And he's at DPS the boss again. It spawns the other one. Now. Where is it? Or not. There you go. Okay, now you take the blue one, as it's going blue again. These ads also do pull you around, so try to get close to the edge of the circle if one's pulling you. Rockets again. With rockets, all you need to do is run around and try and get hit by the circles. Or stay at the circles. So yeah, when he jumps into the ground, he comes back out in the middle just to do his mob thing. Okay, now it's red, as is that weird orange. Okay, boss at 50. Rockets again. Time to run around. Okay, and back to the middle. Ads again. Blue this time. When the boss is in underground, you can still hit it. Okay, now there's another ad. The second ad spawns at 45. And you need to get it down to 30? No, 35 to stop it from spawning again. Or was it 40? Oh wait, no, it's 39 you need to get down to. There you go, 39, 38. Okay, kill the blue one. This boss is the most annoying because it heals so much. It's really hard to counter sometimes. The best way to counter his heals is by killing the ads, but you need a high DPS pie to do that. So ideally you need to just burst the boss if you want average pie. Otherwise you get stuck in a loop and you keep eating it. Okay, ads red. And just DPS the boss like crazy. Okay, so we can go back to the middle soon. Oh yeah, hands also come out the ground and grab people. What you need to do then is attack the hand to break it to free the person, otherwise the person gets squashed and dies. Okay, now it's blue. As it's 1 star you can just raise yourself, luckily. Okay, 20. And back to middle. And kill the blue again. I think I'm going to do my outro now, so thank you guys for watching. If you like my video, press the like button. If you disliked it, press dislike. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. I make 2 to 3 videos a week on average. Sometimes I make 1 based upon how much time I actually have free, but normally I try to get 2 out a week. If you have any comments about the game or anything in general sort of thing, feel free to ask, as long as it's like game based or about me or something like that. You can ask in comments below, or you can come on Discord and hang out. I'll put a link to that in the description below. I play on Snowpine server and my name is Strife, capital S-T-R-I-F-E. And you come PM me for like, do some pies, add me as friends. do some boss runs. Dungeon runs. Lately I've only been able to do one video. Last week I've been able to do one only. I was making this yesterday. I started making this last week, but I didn't get time free to make the voiceover, so I'm doing that now. As you guys can tell, at nearly 12 AM at night. Great time. Okay, 9% on the boss. 8, 7. It's pretty easy now, just gotta burst it down. It might do the ads again, that's about it. 4. Yeah, it's gonna do ads again. But we should be able to burst it. 3. 2. Nope, we can do ads. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. You watch DailyBytes with your host, Mr. Bytes. And I'll see you guys in the next video, so peace out.